Hey, what's up YouTube? Rahul here back with an interesting video. Android 9 was a good operating system. Android 10 was a fantastic operating system. So far, it's my favorite operating system and I don't want to replace it with anything new. Now, what happened here was in Android 9, there were some promised features that Google wanted to release, but those promised features were actually released in Android 10, that is the Android 10Q. So this Android 10 again became so much fast and it became very popular. And now we have the preview for the Android 11 only for the Pixel phones. Now since I have a Pixel phone, I can demonstrate the difference between the Android 10. So in this video, we'll see how the Android 11, that is the Android R, will compare against the Android 10, my favorite operating system. So without any further ado, let's get started.
So guys, the Android 11 developer preview 2 is available right now, and first let's talk about the new features and then we'll see the updated features of the Android 10. So talking about the first things, the new features, we have the native screen recording, and in this you'll be getting very refined details like mute audio, or also show some notifications or block notifications and show your fingertips, the finger pointers, or even block them. You can do whatever you want. The second thing is muting notification during videos. Whenever you're filming, you might get a call or notification. That time what I usually do is put it to do not disturb mode, DND, but here directly the software will mute the notifications for you when you are recording a video. It will be very helpful for content creators. And then we have the third option, that's called increased touch sensitivity. Because if you don't know, Pixel phones are very sensitive and they want to carry on the same strategy even when people apply a screen protector or any sort of protector on their screens. So here the sensitivity will be increased when you enable this mode. Now the fourth option, very interesting, is the notification history. Once you swipe down in the Pixel phones, to the right side you'll get clear all, and to the left you get the manage thing. But in the new Android 11 program, what you'll be getting is, instead of the manage program, you'll get history. If you click on that, you can see the history of the notification that your phone has received from morning till evening. And that's your wish to switch on this history or turn it off. I personally will turn it on, because if I accidentally swipe a notification and I want to go there, then this will be very useful. Now the updated features of the Android 11. So the first one is granular controls of the gestures. In the beginning, what happened was only one side you were able to use for going back or doing some tasks in the navigation bar, but now you can use either of the sides and do the exact same things, and you can personally configure them. So the second feature is, when you turn on the aeroplane mode, the Bluetooth usually goes off, but in the Android 11 program, the Bluetooth will stay. The aeroplane mode does not kill Bluetooth. And in the clock section, that is in the wallpaper section, if you tap and hold on the home screen, you'll get that wallpapers, and once you click on that, you'll be getting 3 columns as we have seen in the developer preview 2. First you'll be getting the wallpapers, and the second column you'll get a clock section where you can customize the looks of your clock in the home screen or also in the lock screen. Since you remember the very famous motion gestures on the Pixel 4, there will be more advanced software capabilities in the Android 11 program. And also the Pixel 4 will ask you to open your eyes to unlock your phone. So if you are closing your eyes, it does not unlock. And also the app pinning was there in Android 9, 8 and all, but later they removed in the Android 10, I don't know why. And now it's returning in the Android 11. It looks like Google is listening to the customers' feedback. Now the next thing is enhanced notification shared conversation, because you'll be getting a list of notifications, right, and all those will be bundled together and named by different sections: silent notifications, conversation, new conversations, and other new things. And one thing that hypes up me is the conversation bubbles. You might have seen this in Hike and the Facebook Messenger. You'll be getting a bubble to the right or left side of the screen. The same thing will be there for all the messaging apps in the Android 11. So it will make our work very easy. Instead of just replying in the notification section, you can do this way. And also in Samsung phones, you might have seen this that the dark mode will switch automatically depending on the time. Because only after 6:30 or 7 p.m. the Samsung phones will turn to dark mode, and the rest of the time it will be bright. So that is being copied by Google from Samsung. Actually a nice feature. And also the next thing is the Android 10 was very good at giving one-time permissions, and now we'll be getting a much updated version of that. We are not sure about how it works, but it will be updated. And also the screenshot problem was there. There was 3-finger screenshots, and in this case the Android 11 will bring scrolling screenshots, which I personally need very much. And also talking about Pixel 5, it looks like it will be getting a reverse wireless charging capability, because in the codes we can read that there is a separate column where it is called battery share, which actually means reverse wireless charging, just a fancy name. We'll have to look into that, but we are 90% confirmed that Pixel 5 will have the reverse wireless charging. And also, if you have used Oppo or Realme phones, there is ColorOS 6 where you can customize the colors of the quick settings icons. The same thing can be done in the Android 11 program. So nice features. Google is actually bringing up nice features in the Android 11, but we'll have to see how stable it will be. And as expected, we'll be getting better support for curved and waterfall displays. Samsung moved on, but there are other manufacturers like Oppo, Vivo and Huawei. Oh, Huawei, I have to skip that. Sorry. So these smartphone companies are bringing those waterfall and curved displays. So that will be supported. So there will be more elements supporting this interactive area, the curved display. And new technologies like 5G obviously will be supported, and also the refresh rate, high refresh rate phones are coming up, so it will also be supported in this Android 11, because Android 10 was basically quite okay with it, but Android 11 will make true use of that. In case of operating system, in Android 11 we'll be getting this call screening service improvements, where the call will be blocked automatically if it's a call from spammers. And also this is quite an interesting feature, that is on resume on reboot. If your application is doing something and suddenly your OTA update overnight starts, and later on after the update the process has to be resumed, the app's process has to be resumed, right? And to do that you need to unlock the phone, but who will unlock the phone just to allow the app's permission in the midnight? So in Android 11 what happens is, even though your phone is locked, the process will continue, unlike other smartphones. That was a necessary feature in the Android 10 itself, but anyways, they're bringing up in Android 11. Many new features will likely pop up in the future developer previews between now and stable launch of the Android 11, so stay tuned.
So that was pretty much everything about the comparison of these two operating systems, the Android 10 and the Android 11. Let me know in the comment section down below which one is your favorite as far as the features are concerned. That was pretty much everything about it. I hope you guys liked it. If yes, please hit that subscribe button, it really means a lot to me. With that being said, my name is Rahul and I am signing off. Take care.